Booyah.
And we're back with the BradyBagz show. It's a Sunday morning.
No traffic.
I'm here after
Joey Piper
2
made it.
weeks.
The guy, people were
Special
asking
guest.
yesterday at the car thing. They're like, when's Joey coming back? We haven't seen him in a little bit. I was like, he'll be there tomorrow.
Unfortunately, I fell ill.
I was like, he'll be there tomorrow. We lost an hour of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Trump Dog was getting rid of that.
Because when I woke up,
Lost an hour of sleep.
Shit.
But we get an hour of a better. I'd rather it get late. Like when it gets dark, it's later in the day. There's nothing worse when you're driving to the gym at like 5 and it's dark as shit.
Pitch
I'm like,
black.
fuck. This is
It
ass.
just hit me that you just said that. And then I'm like, when I thought I overslept, now it makes sense.
Yeah, you still overslept though.
I did a little bit.
Yeah, Joey, lead us in the recap of these, like anything that stands out to you of UFC 313.
Well, I'm going to address it because I fought him. Ozzy Diaz got his first win over the
Yes, he did.
Jordan Santos. It was a tough fought win.
He fought hard for it.
He fought hard for it. Happy to see him get a win. It wasn't like I don't think he's really.
He
gonna
finally
make too
dropped
many
down
waves.
he dropped down the middleweight.
Dropped down the middleweight. He's a long dude, man. He's a long dude. I'm pretty sure he had an 80-something inch reach.
Yeah.
He's 6'3", 6'4".
Good
Yeah,
for him though. Good for him
fight.
to get a win.
Yeah.
It was a wild fight. That was
Yeah, I
a
was
lot of-
watching
the
it.
striking. I think was like they said he set like a record like number 8.
Alex Morono versus Carlos Leal. Kind of uneventful. I mean, I know he got the KO, but we kind of knew that was coming. Alex Morono, I just don't think
Carlos
should be in
Leal
the
just
UFC.
pretty much ran through him.
Yes.
It was pretty. Alex Morono was closing his eyes and swinging for the bleachers. My man was swinging so hard and just whiffing. Take this next one. These are your boys.
Bruno Ferreira came back and got a second round submission against Armin Petrosyan. Didn't see the submission coming, but I did see him being able to take him down. I thought he would be a little bit more active and being able to, win the decision.
Yeah.
In my mind, or get a lucky knockout. But yeah, I mean, he's a tough dude. He's a gamer.
He's game. Petrosyan was hitting him with some good shit, but Bruno Ferreira had him on his back foot the entire time, got him down, and went for I was like, he ain't getting this shit, and he fucking got it. And before I knew it, Petrosyan was tapping. I was like, all right, hey, good
Joe,
for
So they
him.
cut Petrosyan.
What's his last run?
Got knocked out by Shara and then got
subbed.
submitted, and then has also gotten submitted by Rodolfo.
They're fucking cutting everybody, so I don't know.
Joe, question for you about
He's
that
on
fight.
three.
Do you agree with the point deduction in that fight?
I did not watch the whole thing.
Right
didn't
off
say-
the rip, yeah.
What was it?
He got 2 groin strikes.
Yeah. Well, supposedly 2 of them were close, and then the third one, he took it. He took a point right. I don't know. The eye pokes should be like, point. If you grab the cage, like when you're about to get taken down, and you grab that shit like this, like you put those fucking cheetah claws in there,
What they said? Point or position?
huh?
What they said?
I'll
Point
take position.
over the point?
For him, yeah.
I'm about to.
Oh,
I'm about to.
For him, yes.
I'm about to yoke you up.
That's
What
where
are
he
you
wants
saying?
to
Give
be.
me that point, big
Let
dog.
me get that. Let me get that position. Let me get that mount. My legs laced.
Yo, what if you could choose? No, it got to be what
Nah,
could have been
yeah, it's
possible
what-
from
yeah,
if you got to
yeah.
take down.
Joshua Van fought that undefeated 10-0 kid.
Rhea Tesora?
Yeah, Rhea Tesora.
You said it right.
I think so.
And he beat him. He really stifled a lot of his takedowns, and even the takedowns that Tesora could get, he wasn't really able to do any damage with. And Van just kept pressing him and fatigued him and basically would catch him with some shots. And he was overly dramatic. He was never hurt, but he was just over dramatic with everything he got hit with. So bad luck, and he won the decision for sure.
This one. R.I.P. Bobby Green.
I don't like seeing it.
He got murdered.
That shot didn't even look that hard either.
It landed pretty. I don't know where that kick supposed to land, but it landed pretty goddamn flush.
Yeah. That's his third. He got finished 3 times in a row now because it was Patty, and then before that was what's his name?
Turner?
Slept him. Turner slept him.
Yeah,
It's
and
3
then
bad finishes.
Yeah, and he doesn't. He's like not a TKO loss. It's like you get
getting fucking
boom,
flatline.
Yeah.
Mauricio Ruffy though, Huffy, that motherfucker is the
I
truth.
think we asked Lexion, how was he looking? How was he looking? How is he looking future wise?
I mean, his future's bright right now.
Very bright.
Yeah.
This was my lock.
Amanda Lemos.
Amanda
we both
Lemos.
said her, yeah.
I'm a big fan of hers as far which goes against how I typically feel about women's MMA. But I'm a big fan of Amanda Lemos. She swings for the fences, but her grappling actually looks so much more improved. Obviously, the Lucinda chick is actually pretty good at jiu-jitsu, and she was able to stifle it and take her down for the first 2 rounds. Obviously, she got taken down in the last round, but she did enough to secure the win. So not that exciting, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Jalen Turner, Ignacio Bahamondes.
Man, I looked away. I was playing fucking Call of Duty. I looked away for like 2 minutes and
And he got
29 seconds.
subbed.
And he's at first minute, I'm like, oh, he took him down. He's got it. Then he goes and he fucking gets triangle choked. It's just disappointing to see when you're fucking 20 some fights into your professional career. Like you got to put up a better fight against a bottom triangle.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
14.
Yeah.
Nah, hold on 1 second. Down to 14.
He's got almost
0.
30 fights, yeah.
Oh God,
He retired
1-5
too, also.
in his last. I mean, 1-4.
1-4.
Yeah, 1-4 in his
The
last
game route
5.
one, there was close ones in there, though. Like, his fight with Dan Hooker was close.
Moicano.
His fight with, he walked off on Moicano, like, in it. Like,
Now, granted, they was talking about like he went through the loss, mental health, had to really like get his mind and spirit back together. He did seem. I wonder if this was also part of his piece as well. Like, you know what? I'm going to give this one last shot, give it my all.
yeah.
And I'm at peace with walking away from
Yeah,
the game
yeah.
if it doesn't go my way. So I wonder if that is also not. Maybe first I was thinking this is like an emotional retirement. Like,
Yeah.
it's cool. You just changed
Yeah.
everything. You're gonna get back on your feet. But maybe this is part of the piece of finding like, I had a great run. I did what I wanted to do in my life, and
Hey.
He just didn't seem to be that emotional. I think he had already.
made his mind if he didn't win this.
Yeah. I mean, and then also, bro, when you're fucking,
14
you're not
9.
winning your second check.
Yeah.
4
Is it
out
worth
of
it?
5 times. It's not really fucking worth the brain damage that you're taking in training camps going into fights. So
I'll say it after. At
that's
the end.
my opinion.
There's it's like a dark. Well, whatever. We chilling. But there's like a really dark side to MMA where it's just
Fuck yeah.
not just with the mind, but I'm talking about with the. I think we were talking about this off air, but the risk of investing into this every day of your life, and then just not
And
knowing
most of the time, it doesn't pay off.
it doesn't pay off. And I'm talking about when I say MMA needs 100% commitment, it needs 100% commitment. And you put every day that I come to the gym or whatever, and I see some of these guys like, you're investing in this, you're like everything, 2 a days, this and that, but you have no idea where you're going to land at the end.
No clue.
You know what I mean? So, and then it's crazy. You can even make it to the big show and it's still not do what you need to do. And let's say you spent so much time there and now you 40.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? 40 or you 38 or
Yep.
whatever. Like, that part is kind of scary because what do you do at 38 years old and what you chose to invest all your time into or something like that?
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
bro, this
it
is
didn't
what
work
I
out
had
for
said
you.
before. I don't know if you remember it, but it's like, this is where I was when I broke my elbow.
Yeah.
It was like, I put 20 years into the sport, and then I get my shot, and then my arm breaks against a guy that I think I was better than. I was winning the fight. And now I'm sitting in the back of my wrestling coach from high school's house
Yeah.
with no house, no job. It's like, I got no money.
And
Like,
how
what
many
the fuck is gonna
how many
happen?
of those stories are there?
Yeah.
A million.
A million.
Million.
Yeah. It's
Think
very
about-
common. Yeah.
That shit is
It's
crazy.
fucking yeah, bro. But on to a lighter note, Justin Gaethje, man, I fucking love Justin Gaethje.
Yeah.
Good fight.
Good on Javier though. Like that first round, he definitely created some crazy scrambles. Justin Gaethje ends up on the bottom, but yeah, I mean,
I do think that Rafael would get that win if he had a full camp.
he,
In that fight.
He does
3
seem
rounds.
like the guy though that like his camp and his training probably aren't that different.
Yeah.
Like he's physically looked almost the same. So like, I don't know. I don't know if I would say that, but he's definitely like they're very close. Like when they fight, like obviously, like the first one was close. This one was close. Justin's hit him with that fucking uppercut. That was nasty.
Put him down.
That was a Jamie.
This puts Justin sitting at number 3.
Bro, Justin was an underdog. He was an underdog pick
Yeah.
for us. That was a good pick. Yeah, he's sitting at number 3.
And I know
Dana
they're saying
said he's probably
was
going to get
Amanda
a title
Lemos.
shot. Yeah.
Did you take her?
Yep.
Yeah. She was an underdog too.
Dana probably said he'll get a title shot.
You like that? Or why
No,
not?
but why not?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's not gonna beat Islam,
It
but
should be Armin.
or the him and Armin fight
Yeah.
if the UFC wants to make that go. All right, I didn't watch this. I was asleep. Tell me how this fight went. I heard he was just on the back foot.
Point
the entire
scoring
time.
fight, man. Point scoring fight. Poatan for the first time was on his back foot, and circling a lot, and he was landing a lot of lead left, it's orthodox open stance or whatever. He was kicking that lead leg a lot, staying on the outside. Ankalaev looked like he was out of place for a bit in the first round. Looked a little bit out of place in the second round, halfway through, and then started like really getting the momentum of pushing him back. And then the third round, I would say, was Ankalaev. Fourth was Ankalaev. Fifth was Poatan. But I'm not really mad at the decision. I could see how he won 3 rounds. I also could see how someone said Poatan maybe won 3 rounds.
Yeah, I didn't really see that argument anywhere. I just
1 in 5, and then that's what made it scary because Ankalaev kind of gave 5 up. I'm not gonna say gave it to him, but he didn't fight the same way he did in 4. Which when 4 was happening, he was like, "Oh, it's over."
Yeah.
Then 5 came out, he kind of like backed off a little bit. So you get 1 in 5, so 1 swing and y'all had a draw. You get what I'm saying? Or you know what I mean? So it was a little nervous where we was like, he might still get it, but then I was like, I thought Ankalaev deserved it. So
he's getting that rematch.
I will also say
immediately.
Ankalaev definitely hits a lot harder than we thought.
He almost dropped. I seen the highlight. He almost dropped him,
bro. He hurt him, and then also like you could tell Alex was like hesitant to want to trade with him because he was fast and he was bringing bombs. When he would go, he goes.
I think, like I said, the wrestling threat definitely kept him a little timid. I guess that would be, but I don't know. He looked the same, but then he didn't. Like he didn't look. Obviously, he didn't put him on his back foot. He didn't put Ankalaev on his back foot. He didn't look as aggressive. And sometimes you saw what we thought we were going to see, but then it just got backed off. Fourth round, like I said, he wrestled pretty heavy.
That was a hard round to watch.
Fourth round, right?
He didn't get a single takedown, right?
Couldn't get no, he didn't. But he couldn't get off the cage.
Just press him on the cage.
Alex knows what the. If you watch that, he was 10 for 10 in takedown defenses, right?
That's
or 11
a skill
11.
though. Like, fighting off the cage is a part of the game.
Yeah.
Like if you get pushed there, you should be able to get the fuck off. Don't be looking at the ref to pull you off. Like you should be able to get off the fence.
Do you feel like they
broke him up at one point? With
it was too
because he was
long.
punching him.
Yeah, I heard that too. It's like if I watched DJ's breakdown this morning. He was like, "Yo, if I walk you across the octagon and I push you against the fence,
I'm in control.
Yeah, you should get off." Like
I was about to say, do you think the calf kick game is like a little too one-dimensional now?
No,
it was working. 14 Jones in the first. I think
he didn't use it throughout the fight.
Yeah,
he barely used it outside of. Well, I mean, he did a little
first
bit,
round, right?
Yeah, he did first round for sure, and then a little bit of the second round, and then he kind of got away from it, and then he was like retreating a little too much. But also good on Ankalaev. I don't want to just say he didn't read it. He started checking him a little bit, which I don't think changed him from trying to throw it, but then he started winging that left hand, and I think that kind of like
that push kick was very like doing. It was moving him across the ring quick, like it just got him to the cage. Like
Ankalaev can kick.
He can, bro.
Yeah, he's got some nice kicks.
He can.
They're definitely going to do immediate rematch, though. Dana already said it. So,
do y'all think? Because last night he got the one, the only. It was announced in his announcement.
That's warranted.
Yeah, I thought they should have waited till after this fight.
What?
The one, the only. Got it last night, right? Bruce Buffer. I mean, John Anik said Bruce Buffer called him and asked him. He was like, "Hell yeah," but I thought if last night he would have shut all this noise down, I think last night would have been a good time to give it to him. Now it's like you get it, then
now he's got it. But maybe this will make him a little hungrier. You know, stop fucking flying all across the world doing seminars.
Think he'll go entertain 185?
Who? No, he's going to try to get this one back. He's too big, bro. He was like 231.
He was wondering how the fuck I was cutting down to this size.
231. He's huge.
You seen it in Dana's face when Bruce Buffer got the announcement came in, like the decision. If you go back and just watch when he comes in with it and see Dana's face, that's exactly what he did. He's like, "Fuck, what have you?" I said right away, I was like, "Yo, Ankalaev got the fucking win."
I said that too. It's funny.
Did you see his face? I'm like, Ankalaev got the fucking win.
I said that to Ash.
He was not happy.
It's not good. It's not good. I think I was telling him last night. It's not good for the business.
Potan's he's one of the only huge superstars in the UFC right now. Connor's inactive. Who else is a superstar? John Jones. Like Potan's.
You got 2 champs that people can't stand. Not gonna say can't stand, but yeah, welterweight is a little slowed down, and then you got what's the name, where it's in a bad spot right now. So
that's UFC 313.
That's business.
This card, this next week, UFC Fight Night 254. You got anything on this card, Joey? The main card's pretty good. I definitely want to talk about some fights on the main card.
Yeah, let me see.
There's we got Damon Blackshear.
That I'm interested. Yeah, I'm interested in the Christian Leroy Duncan versus that Audrey Poliev.
Hold on.
Fuck, I gotta wait for you for. It's on here.
Where's that?
Well, all right, it's on mine.
Got that.
Where's yours at? What are you on?
Don't say UFC.
UFC, John.
That's what. Yeah.
All right, then. Kurt Ronan and everything.
It's not on here, bro.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Yeah, it's not on here either.
Here.
Maybe they canceled it.
Son of a
Talk about what you got to wait for me for. I'm telling. I don't want you to go into it.
I don't know half of these motherfuckers.
I told you that.
All right, I'll start. Damon Blackshear versus Cody Gibson. I like Damon Blackshear a lot. He hasn't really lived up to his potential yet, but I think he'll be able to do that against Cody. Cody's like more of like
he's a wrestling coach for some high school. I remember him.
Who?
Cody Gibson?
Yeah. But Damon Blackshear, he got that fucking hit that twister.
Mm-hmm.
So I like him. I'm definitely picking Damon. Alexander Hernandez versus Kurt, who I don't know how you say his last name.
Hula ball? Is it?
Mm-hmm. But I like Alexander Hernandez. He's back up at 155. He's looked better as of late. His last fight was against, I think it was against, he beat Austin Hubbard. Before that, he lost to Damon Jackson. But I would edge Alexander Hernandez in that fight.
I think I'm going to go Damon Blackshear,
Yeah.
Alexander Hernandez. I'm going to pick the Andre Lima against Danielle Perez, which is a flyweight fight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take Acosta against Ryan Spann.
I would take Ryan Spann in that one.
Knockout?
Yeah, I think he's going to be more athletic.
Well, is Acosta coming to 205 from heavyweight?
No, Ryan Spann's going up.
I'm going Acosta. And then I would take the I'm gonna go Josiane Nunes to beat that Priscilla Cochiera chick. So those are my picks for the people I don't know, but I do know those individuals. I said I just don't know who they're fighting.
Chidi and Aleski Dos Santos. That's a good fight. I'm gonna pick Dos Santos in that one. What do you think about the main event? Roman and Marvin Vettori. They already fought once.
I'm gonna go Marvin Vettori again. I think Marvin Vettori gets a decision, if not gets a stoppage.
Marvin's only 31. He's fought everybody.
Yeah.
Loses the good guys.
That's kind of like Kelvin. Kelvin's only what, 32, 33?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
He's got a ton. But
Marvin hasn't fought in a while, right? It's been
quite a while, yeah.
His last fight was canceled in 2024. His last fight was he lost to Jared Cannonier, and before that was him beating Dolidze. So
yeah.
And if you look at the stats on that, 106 to 71, blah blah blah. There's no takedowns in that fight. Yeah. I mean, it should be a good fight. It's a fight night.
I would also say take the Dair Nergazi guy.
I'm picking him as well
to beat the Brenson Ribeiro.
Some of these
I'm going to go Dos Santos as well, and then I'm also going to go Marvin Vettori. I just don't think that Roman Dolidze has the output. I don't think the kind of fighter he is, he has the output to win 5-round fights.
Mm-hmm.
He's a power puncher. He definitely can knock Vettori out for sure, but I just don't see it happening.
Marvin's like a motor, though, right?
We got to look at the statistics of people that win rematches that have already won the first fight. They usually win.
Yeah.
So.
And who did he fight last?
Who?
Marvin?
No, not Roman.
It was like a stinker, wasn't it? It was Kevin Holland. Didn't he break his rib or something?
Yeah, I thought he went the distance with somebody.
He might have.
His last one is Kevin Holland knockout.
And Anthony Smith.
Okay, I don't know what that.
Sean, was Marvin wasn't he in the fight in the casino recently?
That was a while. It was him and Brendan Allen. That was a while ago. Yeah.
What else, man? I'm rooting against Marvin because
you don't like Marvin?
Yeah, he was throwing the N-word around during Black History.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
February 29th.
We have to bring this shit up.
Yeah, February 29th. Yo, you see on the news with your boy Cheeto?
Huh?
Did you see the shit with your boy Cheeto?
Staged,
you
think it was staged?
100%. I know for a fact it was.
Staged.
It was for that. It was for his clothing company.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was fake.
It kind of makes sense because he had that little viral clip with the raise in his shirt.
Yeah.
Like, what would I do if he brought that knife over here?
It was fake.
But I've never seen somebody rock it
I fuck with Cheeto. Yeah. We all got guns though.
I hate people that can't tell that though.
What do you mean?
Like when you watch something like
It's
that,
a
they be
strong
like,
word.
yo,
You got a lot of anger in your
That's
life.
just
My man
Bryce
pulled,
over here.
My man pulled that gauge out on him.
the Vin Diesel.
And yo, my
Dom
thing is like,
Toretto.
and like when you load, like my shotgun's already loaded,
Yeah.
so I'm just pulling like I'm not gonna have a gun that's not loaded.
It
Like
was
the
just
movies.
too perfect for him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People who didn't pick up on that, I'm like,
I fell for
I'm
it.
like,
You might want to get out of here.
yeah. I'm like, you might want to walk away.
Is that what he
Cheeto
said?
would 100%
That's how
have
the movies are.
Cheeto would have his shit loaded, so if you have to fucking buck somebody down, you don't have to fucking rack your fucking shotgun.
Yeah.
Anyway, were there any questions or anything? Anything?
It is 2 questions on there. Like I said, I told you I was going to ask you about yesterday. I know y'all did something with the cards.
We
something
were in a fishbowl. That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
Yo, it felt like they bring.
What was it? What was it? So people
It was
know
cool.
what I'm talking about.
So eBay card breaks, like I guess they had this guy who's like big into the card breaks. We were sitting there, we're on a live stream with him, but you're in like a box, and like if you feel like a cheetah at the zoo, and there's just people
Everybody's
coming up,
looking
knocking
at
on the windows, looking at you like you're like a fucking like a piece of meat.
Yeah, they were particularly looking at Sean
No,
on the left
no.
side. And
But then you're like you catch him at the corner of your eye. You're like,
Yeah, this is fucking
this
weird.
is weird.
yeah,
But
Sean's
no,
whole body starts shifting to
but
this side.
I was like this because they're like in.
So
I was,
it was just people.
So it's a giant expo.
Yeah.
I gotta take this shit off. It's a giant expo, and then you have like it's just like a little like probably 6 foot wide.
it'd be like this room, but like
Yeah.
half the size, and it's glass. It's
Yeah.
see through. People can
because
see
there's a bunch
you.
of vendors. So there's all these people
Yeah.
walking around. There's table setups and everything, but this is just like a little glass like office.
And like we were opening up cards, and like it was actually like I actually had fun. Like we
Yeah, I
signed
enjoyed it.
gloves, like we auctioned them off.
The card game for MMA, is it something that you think people should probably try to get into?
it's getting big.
or worth,
Yeah.
like, what are the value of cards?
Yeah.
these days?
I mean, there's-
my value of my one card, it was $5,000 at one point. It's probably a little less now because I lost the jack.
Yeah.
So it's probably like $4,000. But like his,
dude, my
being
dad
a top
has
fives,
my dad has like 1-of-1s of mine that are worth like good money.
Yeah,
My dad has a 1-of-1 Islam that's signed by Islam.
that's crazy.
It's like probably worth like 10 to 15 G's.
Yeah,
No way.
yeah.
You just get these randomly through the packages you buy?
Yeah, but there's so many different ways you get them, and like different boxes have. You're guaranteed like one signature. You're guaranteed like this like
Yeah.
it's all this. It's crazy.
You're not
I'm
guaranteed a 1-of-1. Like
Yeah,
that's a
you're-
rare one to pull.
Yeah, but you're
like, if you
guaranteed
get
like a
it-
signature. It's
Yeah.
cool, but it was fun. I had a good time doing it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Back in the day, you did like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon.
I would collect them. I didn't know what to do
Nah.
with them though.
The way I would steal cards is sad. I'm going to hell.
I used to steal chromies.
You still what?
Chromies.
Fuck is that?
You know what a chromie is? That goes on your wheel. A chromie?
What the fuck
It
is
goes
that?
on your wheel. I have no idea.
You know
what that
like
We used to take the dice jones off the
Like a-
drunk
yeah,
of the
that's
car.
a-
tire?
that's a chromie.
Oh, that.
That's a chromie.
What'd you put on your BMX?
But yeah, we were just like nice ass. Like you know,
like the chromie's a cat for a tire.
yeah, yeah. It's
Oh, I
like the
thought
cool
that's what
ones.
you
Yeah,
meant.
like, like
Yeah.
a skull or like.
So
a
you walking around
shamrock.
risking your life to take people air caps?
I mean, I don't think they were gonna buck me down. I was like 6 years old. Well, probably not 6, but we were young.
I'm putting you down.
Yo,
We used to
I
do
am
the
that dude
antennas.
now. If you're in my driveway and I see the kids playing with the ball, I'm like, yeah, I should better not hit my truck. I'd be like,
You that guy?
I'd be looking at my window like this. Don't hit my truck.
No,
What are you,
Don't,
Yo!
don't hit my truck.
What are you?
I just be peeping.
he said,
I just be-
Get off
I
my
just-
property.
Hits the lock alarm for no
Yeah.
reason.
"You gonna
Dude,
put
I
bait
see
on
you.
it?"
I got the lock alarm. I'll just let fucking Bane in my yard. They ain't coming nowhere near my shit.
Like, yo,
Oh,
I see
shit.
you.
I can't believe you guys
never,
don't know
you've
chromies
never
are.
been worried that he can hop that fence.
Oh,
He could
yeah,
definitely
we
clear
We're
the
getting
fence.
we're getting a fence. I'm getting a whole. I'm fencing my whole shit.
You
in.
found someone.
How you gonna see his kids?
I'm fencing my shit. In. Fuck them kids.
That's crazy. You know about his kids
Yeah,
next
yeah.
Fuck
door?
them kids.
The neighbors.
Debbie,
I want
that's
I want my shit fenced in, so my daughter can go out. I'd be
white
like, my sauna. Yeah, we're gonna do white. But like, I go out in my sauna and I'm in the sauna and the ice. Like, I'd be almost not butt naked, but I'd be like in my fucking
Underwear,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, like I want some privacy.
Yeah.
So, what else, man? We got anything else besides my fucking me talking about being naked in my yard?
So
Oh my god, what?
Go ahead, yeah.
I was about to show you some love.
Go
It's
show.
too late now. Go
Show.
fuck you.
Go ahead. You,
I'm
Show
turning this
it.
into the Jerry
is that a
Springer show. They
fucking
got one
wart
more
on your
time.
thumb, dude?
No, I got burnt. I got
Doing what?
Working.
Right. What do you do that you would get burnt?
I go in houses that are on fire.
No, you don't. You're not a fucking firefighter.
What do I do? Tell me what I do.
Fight fucking obesity.
Yeah. Say what you're about to say.
So your what's it called? Your odds came out to be champion this year.
I don't want to
Yeah,
know.
this
Don't want
is
to know
true.
that shit. I
Never
don't like
do
any
that.
of that shit.
Never do that.
You don't
Don't do
You
that.
love
Nope.
putting anxiety on people.
Fucking Christ.
He's got to worry about one fight, and that's
This
all he
fucking
cares
guy,
about.
man.
Don't jump to the future.
No.
Jesus Christ.
it's me,
that's,
I don't
That's
give a
strike
fuck.
number
You
three.
want to know? Yo,
That's it.
I need you to win.
Mine's
buy
probably
my,
like-
buy my career. You buy my
Mine's
house.
probably like a plus 7,000, 10,000, 20,000. I don't fucking know.
Never. Nah. Somebody asked about y'all fights though. A couple questions came through, and they were asking about how are the coaches going to fare with the back-to-back from London.
They're not.
to,
They're just going to do it because
to
They're going to
Mexico.
go from London to Mexico,
to
essentially.
Las Vegas.
To Las Vegas.
Pat
to
has
Mexico.
burrito.
Yeah, that's a fun fight.
Oh, yeah. Pat's
But that's
the
a
following
question.
week.
You got.
That's
I
2
mean,
weeks, yeah.
April 5th.
I think they're asking like.
I mean, they're just gonna,
their jobs?
They're gonna make it happen.
They're not going to enjoy it, but
They're gonna make it happen.
like John said, all he cares about is that we get wins. So
All we gotta do is go get some dubs, and he'll be happy.
Another question was asked. I got you 1 second.
asked.
Don't do that.
What?
Joey,
you want to
Kurt-
be vocabulary police?
how
we'll-
I don't
we'll
like
do
how
it.
me and Haskell got beef just on my side to
Yeah.
him.
I got no beef.
You guys
with
got Loki. Yeah, I know
We
you
always
ain't-
had low.
I know you ain't got beef with me. I got beef with you.
Me and
pussy.
Kurt cool, but
You
we
ain't
always had
you ain't
low-key
beef to me. I've been in beef.
right?
You,
I
you
feel
ain't
like
been
that's
in
always
beef.
been like that.
I don't
You
beef
ain't,
with
you
people.
ain't been in beef with your.
Yo, this is my man
ass.
Rob.
Hill.
Rob M. He said, "Hi. Question. The next show.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Rob.
How do you think Rafael Fiziev future is in the UFC? He's coming off 3 losses, but one was an injury, TKO, and 2 were to a future Hall of Famer.
I think he's in a good spot. He lost 2 fights to
Yeah.
Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje's one of the best fighters in the division. He's number 3, and then before that, he got hurt. So
And he saved the card.
yeah, and the UFC's very happy with him, and he got fight of the night. Like he's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
My man James Hartman. This is for Brady. Leon said in an interview, "What if he wins? What if he wins? He fights for the belt." Did Sean get told the same thing? Love the show, boys. Haskell is the man. This is a burner account.
100%.
No, it's,
I don't.
It's
I don't-
Instagram. You good?
I didn't like. We don't. I didn't ask that. I don't,
Nobody told you
I'm
that.
not. Yeah, I'm not. I'll be
He
number
doesn't
one.
give a fuck.
I'll be a number 1 contender, but I don't care. Like I'll fight again before I fight for the belt. Like I just
Mhm.
want to fight. So yeah, that's all I'm worried about.
Mm-hmm. My man Ali L. Anybody can answer this. Is Bryce Mitchell a good underdog bet against Gene Silva
I
at
think
plus
so.
295?
I think so.
Yeah. I hope so.
I think people are underestimating how good Bryce is on the ground.
Did you see him standing on business again?
Bryce?
Gene was like, "Rah, rah, rah." He said, "You're barking up the wrong tree."
Yeah.
You're barking up the wrong tree,
Man.
motherfucker. He said, "I should fear nothing but God. Jesus is
Are
Lord."
you trying to make a white
That's how
hillbilly?
he talks.
Yeah,
He
that's
talked
it.
like he got a Marlon Brando mouthpiece in his mouth. And then he was up there with like dirt mud. He had the Sean Strickland look. It was like muddy boots,
Big butt
Arkansas to
He
the.
don't
The
give
fact
a
that he
fuck.
packed those into his bag like
He
that
didn't pack them. He just wore them.
with his clean clothes.
He didn't wear those.
Where were they?
He just wore those.
Where were they located?
What do you mean?
Where were they when they got there?
On his feet.
Oh no, what state? Like what state was that in?
That's in Vegas.
He packed that shit. You wore the money boots on the plane?
100%. That man wears them boots everywhere.
He's on a farm. He probably is wearing that,
That
shit.
man wears them boots everywhere.
His feet are probably deformed as fuck, though.
Give us 2 more.
Another question was Gilbert Burns plus 300 versus Morales.
Yup.
Was plus 155 against Sean.
He is. I would take him against Morales. I think Gilbert's on a 3-fight losing streak. I've seen him training. He already looks pretty lean. He looks a lot better than he has in the past. I think he knows his job's kind of on the line.
Mhm.
I think he's gonna do well.
What do you think?
I don't have any thoughts. I'm not interested in that fight.
Next
to be
question.
honest.
Check your DM. It may not be any more questions. Oh wait,
All right.
it's one.
I think a good fight's going to be that Carlos Prates versus
Jeff Neal. That's a good
excited
to
see that one.
Yeah.
I was surprised how intense Carlos was.
That whole Miami card is fucking stacked.
Come on, man, it was.
It was more.
Nicky Rye, he said, when Girl Dad Sean gets his hand raised in London, I want him to look directly in the camera and say, Bilal, you ugly bastard, I'll see you soon. Not a question, just a statement.
Who said that?
Nicky Rye.
That real Nicky Rod?
No, Nicky Rye, like rye bread.
I thought you said Nicky Rod.
But you don't know. Bilal has a fight coming up. There's no telling that Bilal could be. You don't know. Bilal has to handle business
dad
first.
Strength is real.
You think?
Yeah, that
100%.
dude.
I think that. I think
Nicky,
becoming a dad. Yeah, you see him. He did good though.
He was winning.
He was winning the match. He got tossed a little bit, and
his
up on
arm
the bottom.
got stuck.
Yeah, and then he got subbed. But Victor Hugo's huge.
Yeah, dude, he's like twice the size of Nicky, and Nicky's big.
270.
Yeah,
big boy.
He's a big ass dude.
All right, that's it for this week. I don't know what we're doing next week.
Well, we'll both be gone.
Yeah, we might. We could figure out.
You're probably going to end up doing just some picks.
Yeah,
you're definitely gonna drop a parlay for Caesars, and other than that, just some picks. We'll figure it out.
All right.
But yeah, you're out Friday. I'm out Sunday.
I will be out for 15 days.
You leave this Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So I will be out for 2+ weeks. I won't be back until the 30th.
What food you eat down in Mexico?
Huh?
Can I get a enchilada?
All right. Well, you know what we doing? Call it. We locking up in the fucking Airbnb. I ain't touching grass, and I'm Instacarting everything, and we going to and from the PI.
You can probably pick it up from the border.
Ain't
they got
no cars.
down
there.
Ain't no cars. Ain't no fucking fun there. We did the job, and that's how
they got a PI down there, so it should be. You'll be good.
Yeah,
you'll be good.
Joey go out on the town, end up on CNN. One of them fucking cartels get him with some shit.
Cartel don't exist. It's all in your mind.
Yeah, right.
It's all in your mind.
Close this out, Sean.
All right, boys. BradyBagz Show. Thank you guys for tuning in. 2 weeks for me, 3 weeks for Joey. Tune in. Sign up for SteadyPicks. Peace.
Shout out Dev Wade.